I got myself some rice koji, so we're gonna make beef garum. And if you don't know what beef garum is, we're essentially gonna be taking raw minced beef and then using the enzymes in the koji to digest the proteins and turn it sort of like into a soy sauce or like a fish sauce. It's basically just gonna be like a super umami rich, beefy sauce. Liquid, like black gold. So of course to make beef garum we need beef. I've went and got myself 1 kilogram of ground beef or minced beef. This doesn't really say what fat percentage it is, but you really want to just go for like lean beef over fattier beef because fat can go rancid. So nice ground lean beef. The other major ingredient we're gonna need is salt. I've got here some really high quality Korean sea salt. We've got koji, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard about. This is rice koji, and it's essentially rice that's been inoculated with a type of mold that can break down proteins into amino acids. So this is what we're gonna be using to turn that beef into this super umami sauce. I buy this in Korea, it's really cheap to buy this, but probably the best way to do it is to grow it yourself. There's plenty of videos online on how to grow koji. It is a little bit challenging, but it's one of those things that's really quite rewarding if you figure it out. So koji is definitely something to learn how to make. And then the last thing is just some filtered water or like bottled water. I've got 1 kilogram of beef, so I've got about 50% of that in water, which is of course 500 milliliters. Keeping on with that whole like ratio percentages thing, I'm gonna be using 20% koji and then 15% salt. So 1 kilogram of beef, 20% of that is 200. So I'm gonna use 200 grams of koji, and then 15% of 1 kilogram is 150, so I'm gonna use 150 grams of salt as well. We wanna use weight over volume because depending on the type of salt that you have, if you're gonna go by volume, this type of salt is so coarse that 1 cup of this type of salt is gonna be way less than 1 cup of like super fine salt, so. I did see some people use much leaner cuts, such as beef tongue or even lamb tongue as well. Basically, whatever cheap, super lean cuts you can also use as well. I wish I could find more of them, but I didn't really look that hard, so I just went to pick this up. So I've just got myself a large glass jar. This is a flip top jar, but I took the lid off, so. I need to sanitize it as well. So there's a few ways you can sanitize this. One way to do it is medical grade alcohol, which, you know, I go to the pharmacy, I buy the medical grade alcohol, and then I'll put that in a spray bottle and spray it. I've got brewing sanitizer, which is basically a no rinse sanitizer that will sanitize. You don't need to wipe it down. Even if there's little bubbly suds and stuff, it's safe. We've just mixed everything together and then put it in a jar that we've sanitized, and then I put a bag in here with some salt. That's just gonna help weigh everything down and minimize air contact, which should just help this not go bad. So now I need to set this at 60 degrees Celsius for a few months. So I've got myself a sort of like heating chamber, which I kind of DIY'd myself. We'll come back in about 3 months, or maybe even just a couple weeks to a month, just to see how this is going. But it won't be done for a few months. So this has been in that sort of heat chamber for probably a few months now. I'll put the exact amount of time down here, but as you can see, that has changed drastically. And honestly, this is exactly how I expected it to look. So I'm gonna call this done and let's strain this out. Let's give it a taste, I guess. And if you remember, all that we put in here was raw beef, water, salt, and koji. So the enzymes in the koji have turned all of that protein into amino acids, which is gonna make this an umami bomb. Oof, that smells just like a beefy soy sauce. That's actually incredible. Oh wow. Really, if you could smell this right now, this is actually incredible. When I was looking this up online, it said that I need to worry about maybe skimming the fat every so often, but to be honest, I used pretty lean beef, so there was little to no fat in here to really skim. But with that said, let's filter this out. See the color of that coming out of there, but that is absolutely amazing. So I'm just gonna let this drain now for a few hours, and once it's drained, we'll let it cool off, then we can skim that fat off the top, and then just be left with our pure beef garum. Then we can give it a taste. I just remembered I have a press, which is gonna be absolutely perfect for extracting all of the garum out of this beef, much faster as well, so let's do that. I'm gonna transfer it into this cup and then put it in the fridge to cool off. So hopefully it just makes all that fat float to the top and easier to remove later. I'm gonna need a bigger jug. This should work better. Telling me that is not basically beef soy sauce. After letting the beef garum sit in the fridge overnight, the little bit of fat that was left in the garum solidified, which allowed me to separate it out when I ran it through a coffee filter. And with the garum completely filtered, I transferred it to some bottles and invited my friend Ji-sung over to the studio to give it a taste.
Hello.
Okay.
I will say though, now that I'm in my 30s, I'm a lot more chill.
I know, I've noticed too.
I'm a chill person now.
In the last video, people liked your opinion so much that I've asked you to come back and try out this. I mean, you know what it is already. It's beef garum. Just got a little bit here. I'll hand that over to you.
It smells really mild. Clean, even. Like 갈비찜.
Would you think that's raw beef if you didn't know how it was made?
I would think it was boiled for minimum 6 hours.
You can try it out. Just see if you can wipe the bottom with it.
It's not, is it super salty?
Yeah, it's based like soy sauce. I'm actually so curious because I don't know what it tastes like.
It is really salty. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that is so good.
It's supposed to just be like soy sauce where it's an ingredient.
But it's beyond soy sauce because it's like, it feels like a full dish. Like when you take like bone broth and then you put like a little bit of soy sauce, maybe a little bit of fish sauce, and it feels like, and then like onion and like, nothing like kanjang, way more, no, it feels like, you know how Bibigo, shout out, Bibigo, they sell packets for like galbi찜 or like, you know, that tastes like a full sauce, right?
It's like a soup base.
That's what I'm saying.
That's incredible.
You wouldn't even need bone broth as a base. You would just need to put water and like a little bit of this, and it would have all the depth and all the vegetables, like
I'm gonna
everything.
try that. Like hot water, that, and then like maybe like udon noodles.
And like fresh scallion.
Yeah, or omuk, like fish cakes.
That's whenever you had me smell this earlier, I told you it smells like the stuff you stick
right?
your
So
omuk
just
in.
this brushed over fish cakes.
And the saltiness level is perfect.
Perfect, right? Oh, it hits like right on the umami.
It's so deep. I taste like mushroom in here and like radish in here. I taste like onion butts.
That's crazy.
Okay, hear me out. Rice, fried eggs, drizzle with
drizzle on
this.
Right? It's good. It's so good. Oh my god. I'm so happy that turned out well.
It's like so clean. There's no like it's like it's exquisite. It's culinary excellence. 10 out of 10.
A few days later, I joined my friends Austin and Courtney in Jirisan National Park for the autumn colors, where we ate some great food, and that's where I got their opinion on the garum as well.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like now.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
This looks awesome.
So pretty. I need to take a picture.
It looks like caramelized.
It looks like soy sauce, like straight up. Ooh. It also smells like soy sauce.
Smells like
Very dark, deep
Yeah.
soy sauce.
Right?
soy.
Like-
Yep.
Yeah.
There's something about
yeah.
that amino acid. Okay.
You ready?
Go ahead and give it a taste.
All right.
I will
So it's like soy sauce.
do like this.
Oh, nice.
Right?
It is really like. I love it.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
It's like
Ah.
soy sauce, but then on the back end you get almost like a beef jerky
but it goes
kind of?
straight to the
Yeah.
back,
like a
right?
smoky
Yeah.
beef jerkiness.
It
And
does,
then-
you can taste the beef.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It tastes like, I was gonna say, it tastes like you have a steak that you put soy sauce in,
Yeah.
but like condensed it into
Yeah.
one flavor.
Right?
I would say like the first taste is instantly like soy sauce, but then
Yeah.
it quickly dissipates into this really long, almost like I want to say like a teriyaki vibe. Welcome, Sandida. Thank you.
Yeah.
It almost has like a, I want to say like a teriyaki like beefiness that comes in at the end, and then once it goes away, my whole mouth fills with water.
Right?
It's
Your
like that
saliva,
natural umami, that naturalness.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Like makes
perfect.
you want more.
perfect, man.
So good.
The final taste test I wanted to get was from my good friends over at Evett, a 2-star Michelin restaurant in Seoul. Because honestly, who better to ask, in my opinion?
Wow. Looks like soy sauce.
And it's like big as well.
Wow. That's beautiful. It's so interesting because I was down at Gisindo 2 days ago. It looks like jinjang. It's that thick.
Yeah.
In 4 months,
Yeah. Are we doing the one that you like to do, which is this one here?
And then hit the ceiling.
Okay, ready when you are.
Oh.
Be similar to soy sauce,
Wow. Reminds me of Vegemite.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
It smells surprisingly sweet. Right?
Like it's.
Yeah.
This might be like the craziest thing I've made that's turned out so good.
Yeah. I mean, you make some nice stuff. Don't be hard on yourself. So this is only 4 months, right?
Yeah, about 4 months.
And then filtration.
Yeah, just through a coffee.
That's insane. That's so insane. It's
Wow.
delicious. It starts off like the flavor profile starts off like soy sauce,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then it changes completely and goes into this kind of very savory, malty.
It goes straight to the
Yeah, and it's so long. The finish is so long.
It's like extract.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think it's like the same way that you kind of like you get like black garlic and stuff. You'll hold it for a long time, and the sugars will caramelize. I think that's where you've
Yeah.
gotten the color from. So my friend did one of these in Japan with a bear. So you
Bear.
make a barefoot garum because you can hunt bears and but it would be interesting to see if you could do something.
Like something a bit more Korean. I know, like where I live.
Yeah, not the moon bear. Don't do the moon bear.
Where I live, I get tons of pheasants out
Yeah.
front.
Ah.
Or like ducks. So
Big
it's maybe
gamey,
a
yeah.
pheasant one.
Yeah.
Quail maybe. Could be cool.
Yeah, literally. in the thing.
And then take the quail egg and put them in the same quail garum later. There's layers to this.
We've done one that's quite interesting as well. Maybe in the summertime, it's a bee pollen one.
Yeah.
So you can try that as well. Oh, that's very cool. It's very well made as well. First of all, thank you for sharing this with us.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
it's pretty cool.
From my side, you're kind of looking at it, especially if it's like your first time making it, I think it's always going to be quite rough. But it's actually quite smooth and
Yeah.
refined. It's like,
Very smooth.
Follow like a very specific ratio.
yeah. We went, yeah, you could try as well barley based as well to see if that gives you a different result. I mean, this is beautiful. It's so
Yeah,
clean.
it's
like honestly, we would use this at the restaurant. It's that good.
Honestly, like Joe was saying, it's restaurant quality. Yeah, we could use that here.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's also like intense enough, like that would last you a good amount of time as well. It's, yeah, exactly. It's very cool.
But Hannah sirloin on the grill, brush to finish.
Tack, tack, tack.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Very lovely.
Oh, super
Crushed
nice.
it, buddy.
Nice. 2-star Michelin. I don't think I can really expand upon what was said about beef garum in this video. This really did come out and exceed any of my expectations. And by the way, I forgot to mention, this is by no means an original idea. This was very heavily inspired by the Noma Guide to Fermentation and the beef garum recipe found in that book. I just hadn't seen many, if any, videos online actually trying it out, so I wanted to do it for myself. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more fermentation experiments, consider subscribing to this channel. And of course, if you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below. But for now, I'll see you next time.